Driving a car in Malaysia is one of the most frustrating things one can do. Adding traffic congestion, the situation is just getting worse. To find an empty roadside parking space though is the absolute worst. Finding an empty roadside parking space in Malaysia takes somewhat about 5 to 30 minutes and most people give up after 30 minutes. Do you see yourself doing something similar to that? If the answer was yes, well today is your lucky day because I have a solution for that. Hi there, I'm Nahvin Muthusamy and let me introduce to you Spark, the smart parking system. Before we jump into it, let me tell you what inspired me to take on this project. I like fast cars. Who doesn't, right? So I was very clear this project is going to be about fast car or automobile, but wasn't sure what exactly it's going to be. So I asked 10 of my friends to tell me what are the hard things about driving a car in Malaysia.
I'm Sherry.
Hi, my name is Sherry.
Hi, my name is Nur Zareen.
Hi, my name is Kalai.
Hi, my name is Mone.
I am Ajit.
Hi, my name is Zaid Akil.
Hi, I'm Yong Chang.
Hi, my name is Rina Rajendran.
Hi, I'm Pavitra.
What do you think is the hardest thing about driving a car in Malaysia?
Jam inside the car park.
Very hard to get into parking.
The parking's like really hard.
Road condition are totally bad in Malaysia.
Find a parking lot is very difficult.
Because some cars, they are very old.
Parking in Malaysia.
Take quite a long time to find a parking.
Harder to find some kind of parking.
Petrol is expensive.
70% of them agreed that finding a parking spot is the hardest thing about driving a car. This is further supported by multiple findings from internet, and that is what inspired me to come up with Spark. Spark is essentially a system that can be used to assist one in finding an empty roadside parking spot. Spark does that with the help of aerial CCTV cameras. Every parking space will have a pattern painted in the middle and will be recognized by the camera. If a vehicle is parked on top of the pattern obstructing the recognition process, it will make the parking spot unavailable. This information can be retrieved by the user from the Spark mobile application, thus navigating to other available spots. The ultimate goal of this project is to develop a real-time smart application system that will update availability of empty parking spaces. For better understanding, let's look at the prototype of Spark. On the left there you can see UI of Spark mobile application. On the right you can see two different cam setup, Cam Lestari and Cam Satria. Ideally a parking spot will have multiple cameras, but for demonstration purpose we just use two. Alright, so when the car is parked on top of the pattern, you can see the parking spot is actually becoming unavailable, and when the car is not on top of it, it becomes available again. And on Cam Lestari I'm actually showcasing that we can actually use multiple pattern or multiple parking spots with just one single camera setup. So this happens just simultaneously how it functions, but you can see that the field of vision is actually restrictive, but we can actually solve that with the use of wide angle lenses where we can cover more spaces. Again in Satria, I remove the car and then the pattern is recognized and then it becomes available again. This implementation can help the users to minimize energy, fuel and time spent searching for empty parking spaces cluelessly. This results in lower search traffic in parking spots and potentially avoid any car related accident. Safety and security is one of our main concerns, as Spark will monitor the parking spots 24/7 and any suspicious activities can be alerted in real time. Apart from that, Spark could also be implemented in large city scale or targeted for private outdoor parking to improve the overall parking experience. From implementing Spark successfully, we hope to achieve higher efficiency in finding empty parking spaces even in a crowded area. If implemented correctly, Spark has the potential to change the world. They said that everything started with Spark. Well, everything's gonna change with Spark too.